What's up, everybody? We're talking about making some changes today. Yo, that's Tupac, Changes. That's one of my favorite Tupac songs. Alright, you didn't come to watch me dance. Or maybe you did. But I'm not going to do that. I'll do another video where I'm just dancing. How would that be? That might be weird. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Welcome. And today's video, I just want to talk about a topic that has to do with getting healthy, thinking about the beginning of the year, thinking about the end of the year, because that's where we're at. And it's about making changes. Like, what does it take? And why are we, why do we not make changes as easy as we should in our lives? So, making changes, like right now in December, like I was saying, this is a time to start thinking about, getting focused, thinking about things differently, and taking some time to figure out what we're going to do in the new year. And, one of the big things when you sit down during this month and you say, okay, I'm going to figure out next year, figure out what I'm going to do, you have to think about what are you going to change? What are you going to do differently? Because, like they say, and T helped me with this on the last video, insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. And, enough insanity, enough insanity. Let's be smart about it. Let's do what's good for us and do something different so that we get different results. Because we're not going to get different results if we keep doing the same stuff over and over again. And to do those different things, we got to be willing to change. We have to be willing to say and do and act differently, especially when it comes to getting healthier, especially when it comes to living the healthy life that we deserve, right? We have to do something different. We have to do something when it comes to moving, exercising, burning calories. We have to do something different when it comes to eating, what we're putting into our body, what we're going to eat for breakfast, what we're going to eat for lunch, what we're going to eat for dinner, what we're going to have for snacks, what we're going to drink. What are we going to do? Are we going to do extracurricular things? Are we going to smoke cigarettes and other stuff? Are we going to, stay on prescription drugs? Are we going to, these are all things that we have to consider that are happening to us now, that are affecting us negatively, and we have to say, okay, what are we willing to change, and how are we going to do it so that we get better? But the first thing is to just be willing to change. Just be willing to say, you know what, I have to do something different. I got to do something different. Because otherwise things are going to stay the same. That happened to me. It happened to me. That's what happened. I was stuck, man. I was 42 years old. I was super heavy. I felt like crap every single day. I was taking an antacid. I was taking Zantac 150 every single day because I had heartburn. And it was like borderline GERD. If you don't know what GERD is, you should look it up. It's horrible. It was borderline. But I was able to counteract that because it was time to do something different. And I did do something different. Excuse me, I'm going to get rid of that notification. So, like, there was a huge change, and like my change that came about, it came because I didn't even have any choice, right? And a lot of times in life, we don't have a choice. Sometimes things will happen to us, and then we are just reacting to it. Especially like someone like myself, I have osteogenesis imperfecta, that's brittle bones. Throughout my life, I've had changes happen in my life that I didn't have any control over because I broke a bone. So back when I was in college, in school, when I started working full-time, there were a few times when life seemed to be fine, everything was going good, and then a break would happen. So a huge change would happen in my life because I would be put back. I would be set back. I would have to heal. I would have to have a surgery. I would have to be in a cast. I would have to be on crutches. Whatever the situation called for, my life had to change drastically, and I had to adapt to it. And those were all things that I didn't have control over because I just didn't. I could be safer, and I could be more careful. But inevitably, with brittle bones, I would break something. So the point is, all of those changes, guess what happened? I got through them all, and everything was fine. And even though I was afraid of what those changes may have meant, it didn't matter because on the other side, and once I got through them, everything would be okay. And that's the magic that I'm talking about. But we have to be willing to change, especially now when it comes to getting healthier. What I wanted to make a point of is that you don't want to wait for it to have to happen to you when it comes to living the healthy life that you deserve. You want to choose it and make it happen for yourself. So if we're afraid of change just in general, how are we going to get healthier? How are we going to make significant changes in our lives to get healthier if we're afraid of change? It's just not possible. It's not possible. You're not going to be able to say that you are willing, that you are afraid of change, and then live the healthy life that you deserve. Because it's going to take some massive changes. So all I'm asking for today is to start thinking about that. Thinking about how do you act when it's time to change? How do you feel when it's time to change? Are you willing to make changes? Is it easy for you? Great. Is it tough for you? Do you struggle? Do you stop? Do you think? Do you not do something because you're afraid of the change that it might make? So these are all questions that I want you to post in the comments of this video. Like this video, please. Share this video, please. I'm going to be doing a video every day for the rest of this year talking about different topics like this, just things to think about as we go into the new year to get ready for the new year. So we're getting clear, we got clear, we're ready, we're going to spend some time with ourselves, and now we got to start thinking about changing. We got to think about what changes we need to make going into 2017 so that we can live the healthy life that we deserve, right? Because that's what it's all about. Believe me, I'm doing it. I'm doing it too. I've already started to set some goals in motion for myself. And I may be way ahead of some people. I don't know. Because some people may not even think about this stuff till New Year's Eve, right? Where it's like, oh, time to make a resolution. And resolutions and goals, we're going to talk about that later. Because completely different things. So that's it. That's the video for today. I'm going to end it. I don't even know how long I've been talking. I've been trying to make these short. Hopefully this is short enough. And I keep looking over here because that's where my computer is and I have like some notes. So just so you know, I'm going boop, 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 boop. That's all. Share this video. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. Disable your disability. Live the healthy life you deserve. We're getting this year, the year end wrapped up real nicely so we can go into 2017 and just kick ass, all right? We'll see you tomorrow. Peace.